I've never baked a cake before, so today we are finding out if I can. To celebrate 11k followers on TikTok, I decided to skip buying a cake and bake one instead. I really hope I do not regret this decision. First up, the market. I needed to get a few ingredients and baking tools because, like I said, this is my first time baking. I didn't even own a baking pan, measuring cups, or even a whisk. Now, here's the little twist. I'm trying to eat healthier. So instead of making a regular cake with flour and butter, we are making an apple oat cake. I got a pack of oats for 3,200. I used to think this baking pan was expensive. I think I got it for 1,000 I got the whisk for 2,000 naira and the measuring cup for 1,500. Since this was a celebration, I couldn't leave without getting the candles. I got them for 1,000 naira. With everything finally checked off my list, it was time to head home and see if I could actually pull this off. I followed the recipe from Ria's Kitchen on TikTok. Into the blender went the oats, apples, eggs, baking powder, and a pinch of salt. I added 1 cup of milk and blended to make it smooth. I poured the batter into my baking pan. I added few toppings like cashew, almond, and coconut. Now came the hardest part, waiting to find out if my first cake would turn out looking better. Popped into the air fryer and allow it bake for 30 minutes. Then the cake came out not as bad as I expected. I was actually expecting it to flop because the blender couldn't blend the oats properly. Somehow we made it work. The cake meant so much to me because it was my little way of celebrating 11k followers. Thank you for being part of this journey, for watching, for sharing, for commenting. The support, so much love. I genuinely appreciate this little community we've built. 11k of us, we are just getting started.